Charles, you obviously had some momentum there with that Miles three at the end of it going into overtime, and it felt like some of that momentum kind of went away. To start overtime, what kind of stood out to you about the start that Chicago had there, 8-0, and was it any sort of breakdowns that stood out?
Yeah, I think the guys did a heck of a job of just battling and competing all game. I thought, we talked about challenging ourselves to start the game a lot better. In that first quarter, you have a 15-point defensive quarter and build yourself a nice little lead. Second quarter, I thought that, give Chicago credit. Their transition offense kind of took off a little bit, but like defending without fouling, I thought was a little bit of a theme in that second. And third quarter, again, came out with, I think, a great mindset and purpose and competitiveness. And fourth quarter, same thing. And I think it came down to some of those into fourth quarter plays where Chicago offensive rebounds and, give some of their guys, some of their role guys credit. Craig had a night, hit some threes. And I think as a group, they took, 60 threes. And so not a great percentage. I thought we got some good looks and weren't able to convert on some of them. And then in that overtime period, like you said, kind of came out that first play, weren't able to come up with anything. And then just some of our shift activity or awareness to the three-point line and some of the situations just we could be a little bit tighter to not give up that Vucevic corner three. And then also the baseline out of bounds corner three to Craig as well.
You mentioned battling back to in this game to kind of come back and tie and almost have a chance to win it. When you can't win these games, though, and you can't get tangible results, like what's that like as a coach to kind of like balance, coming back but not being able to win these games still?
Yeah, I actually think that there's some great evidence of just growth, and like I said, the first quarter, everyone's made a thing of our slow starts, and so you have a better start, and so you see some growth there. I think that this was a little bit closer to us playing the style of basketball that we want to play for 4 quarters, and so we're continually trying to just get better and be our best version of ourselves. And so far, I think that we've had great fourth quarters. We've today had a good first quarter, better fourth quarter, and now you just got to piece it together where you're putting together a complete game.
And what about Seth Curry, the boost he gave you guys, 12 points to start the game and 17 tonight? What about what he did to help you guys be in the game all night?
Yeah, he definitely helps us. I think offensively, he's as soon as he's on the court, he gives you more gravity. Guys want to stay home a little bit more, so it opens up driving lanes, I think, for a lot of our guys. And then offensively, too, just having the ability to run some off-ball actions for him to kind of get a catch and then come back and rescreen and pick and roll. And he finds